Today I'm talking to each of the guys around the year that was 2020, the effects that COVID has had on each of their respective business units, what skill sets have been in demand, where most of the action has been, and most importantly, what we're expecting to see in 2021. Welcome to the latest edition of T+O+M Talks. Today I'm going to be talking to Richard Massheder, T+O+M Executive's Head of Projects and Business Transformation Practice. Welcome, Richard.
Okay, so the year that was, with COVID taken into account, it hasn't really slowed down. So we've just seen a massively buoyant market throughout the year, with no real drop-off in terms of specific demand for specialist resources. The sectors where we've just seen the most demand and significant growth have really been around the 3 R's. So risk projects and risk governance and data governance, remediation. There's a lot of work where customers or business banking or commercial banking customers have been impacted and those processes need fixing up or remediating. And then very specific regulatory projects, some of which have come from the offshoot of the Royal Commission into the banking and financial services system in Australia. Most of the demand from our significant financial services client base has been around the business analysis space. So again, the 3 R's, risk, regulatory, remediation or specific governance experience. Within projects and transformation, it's really that mid-market level. So people that are established in their careers or their contract careers and can bring specialisation to the table, particularly around governance, risk delivery, risk projects. When I say mid-market, I guess that definition is from a BA perspective, the senior BA level. So that's 750 plus super, up to that 850 to 900 mark. And within the project management space, anything circa 150, 160 base, up to around the 250, 300k market is predominantly where we're seeing a lot of activity at the moment. The change management space has remained constant within the last 12 months, and that's really down to a supply-demand issue on the candidate side and talent availability. That has really remained constant because of the lack of change candidates in the marketplace with relevant financial services or regulatory experience. My predictions for 2021, I don't necessarily think we're out of the woods yet. You know, if you read the AFR or some of our major financial services clients' CEOs have come out and said the next 6 months, the economic effects of COVID are still to be declared, almost. But I do think the reg space, the governance space, particularly within banks and the insurers, is just going to be very, very busy. So if you play in that space, and we certainly do, I think the next 6 months are going to be very exciting.